Hello everybody, it's 6WY. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please make sure to like, subscribe to my post notifications, as it really does help out the channel a lot if you do so. Let's cue that intro, man.
Tell me what it is, what's your purpose, what you trying to be.
Hey y'all, it's 6WY here. This is about my 20th time recording this. Literally, I've tried to record this video so much in 4 days just to get this game working. This is my childhood favorite game. This was my first game that I played. In case you guys don't know what this is, it's Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and I figured because you can get it for free now due to Raven's software uploading the game to their archive, because I think Raven software got bought by Microsoft. You can tell me down in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think they got bought from some gaming company, but I'm almost positive it's Microsoft. And so they basically got put up the game for free. That's why the 2016 Steam version and all of that other stuff is available for free, because you can't buy them in the stores anymore. And this game's a masterpiece. All right, in the online stores, you can buy the physical copy in normal stores, and retro gaming stores, whatever. So regardless, I love this game. I plan to do a modded playthrough. This is what this is right now. Actually, it's a modded playthrough. That's kind of why Skyrim is my favorite game, because I love the lore and I love everything about Elder Scrolls and the mods. So I'm really excited to do this modded playthrough with my old favorite game, which is now my second favorite game of all time. This will be my first gaming video, so you guys can critique how well I do.
What the hell is going on? Where's our air support? Get those forward guns going. Why aren't those rear batteries firing? Somebody get General Wilson on the horn!
Colonel Fury,
Doom, I'll have your head for this.
I have little time for your petty threats, Colonel. Surrender your ship now, or I shall destroy it.
Not on my watch.
This is a priority alert to all metahumans. UNN Alpha requests immediate assistance.
Thor, take care of those gunships. Spider-Man, draw them towards the stern.
Sure thing. I just love being the target.
Wolverine, you do it, Boy Scout. I don't take orders from you.
Soulless machine? How dare you strike the son of Odin?
Show off. Excuse me, is this the ferry to Staten Island? Hey, Cap, looks like you could use some help. That dude scares me.
What are you girls looking at?
Okay, also, here's the mods I have installed. I have basically all canon characters that would have been in modern version of this. I know that there's MU3, but from what I've heard from people, it's not as good, and it's only PRA Nintendo Switch exclusive. And not that I don't have one, I do. I just don't want to go through the hassle. and I can mod this masterpiece, which is widely considered the best game of the franchise, and probably Ravensoft's best work they've done. So I'm gonna go to my team for y'all, so y'all can see who I'm picking. I've had a lot of issues. So I used to have Agent Venom on the other videos, and I really wanted him, but he's bugging my game out, so I can't have him. We're gonna go with my favorite female hero, Jessica Jones. She is my favorite all-time female hero. In the Marvel universe, there are other characters like Wonder Woman who come close to her in DC, and I can't quite tell you at this definitive moment who I like more, but she's by far my favorite Marvel female hero, along with Colleen Wing. So we're gonna go Jessica Jones. We are keeping Spider-Man because he's my favorite. And obviously there's X-Men Legends 2 and 1 characters in here as well. But yeah, those are not official in the game, but it takes 2 seconds to convert their files and put them from those games into this game. Because think of Marvel Ultimate Alliance as essentially just a mod of X-Men Legends 2. And I have a character roster hack, so more characters are able to be added. I'm going to use Rocket Raccoon. In case you guys don't see, there's a theme going on here where I'm going with basically all of the characters that I modded in except for Spider-Man. So you guys can already guess. I would usually go Nightcrawler here, but I'm going to do Hyperion because why not? We'll go over all of their suits as well. If it's even there, or do I have to use the cheat code? Yes. Okay. Up, down, left, right, up. Okay. Up, down, left, right, up, down. Original. Not that good. Classic. Ultimate looks dope. There's a symbiote suit. I don't know why. I thought the symbiote suit was going to be a part of it, but I'll wear just ultimate because ultimate looks the best. I don't know the story behind a lot of these suits for him, only because I'm mainly kept up to date with the MCU version of him. So yeah, here's him. He looks like how I would expect him to look in the 2003 game. We have Jessica Jones now. I know a lot about her. You have Jewel Pink. Now, Jewel is her superhero name because in the original comics now they've morphed it to be more pretty much exactly like the Netflix show. But in the except that she's married to Luke Cage in the comics, and I don't want that to happen. I want Luke Cage to be with Claire. But in the original comics, her backstory is she's a person who gains superpowers. She wants to be like these other heroes, and she tries being like them, but then she epically fails, so then she stops being a hero. And the reason why she epically fails, unfortunately, is Purple Man, or as he's known in the Marvel Netflix show Killgrave, or I guess it's just Marvel show now, Killgrave. He basically uses his mind control to do the R word to her in the show, and then in the original comic, he just makes her sit and watch. But because they want it to be pretty much exactly like the show, they made it the R word in the show. So that's a little factoid for you that the show went actually more darker than the actual original comic did, and that was the whole point of her run, was to be a super dark character, because other characters are, because they felt like they needed more dark characters to connect with more of an adult audience as well. So the pink hair is her wig. Trish, I know you all know who have seen the series who Trish is. Well, she told her to wear the pink outfit because she was kind of her wing woman, and kind of told her you should be a hero. Well, some luck of that turned out to be for her. New Avengers, I don't know enough about her New Avengers run. In fact, I haven't read that much, if any at all, New Avengers, so we won't use this one. And quite frankly, the models look awful on this one, even for 2001 game. Jewel Brown, I like this one more so than Jules Pink. Brown in the original comics was her actual hair. But Winter. Well, that we will be using this in later worlds, or in later levels, because it would fit with the coldness, etc. And we have nitrous. I know nothing about this one, so we're just gonna go modern. I forgot to do something, guys, so I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to cut in because I realized Spider-Man didn't have his correct skins, so I went over and changed that real quick. Yeah, I do also want to say sorry. I do have a little bit of a speech impediment, but yeah, let's show the skins. So we have Classic, which I basically just changed the original skin to the modern Civil War MCU skin because I thought that fit him best. A lot of people do. So yeah, 17, which is essentially Earth 17 is a world where instead of Peter Parker getting inflicted by the symbiote Venom, he gets inflicted by Carnage and he starts going on a rage and becomes psychopathic. You then have Scarlet Spider and 299. You all know that we had to have my boy Miguel O'Hara up in here, dude. So we'll rock Classic for now, but we can always change it to I like Earth. I'm 17 and that's what I was using until we found this. Now keep in mind, all what those are is mannequins. I'm pointing to it, and I know that you all can't see me pointing to it, but all what those characters are in the background are mannequins, meaning that if I was to change this to, let's say,
Invisible Woman,
right, he would still look like how he would in the original game because it's just a mannequin. It's not actually changing the suit. That's why he looks like that up there and looks like this up here. Now let's get into Hyperion. Now, unfortunately, I don't know a lot about him except he's a Superman ripoff pretty much. So I'm going to I wanted Sentry instead, but he's a whole hassle to get, so I'll try to use him. I use Hyperion because my bad for the yawning, because I thought bro would be dope to use. You have Classic for sure, not one that, but that does kind of look cool. Your symbol, nice. I think modern Hyperion works better, but yeah, we'll go with moderns. And we'll also go with 17 here because I don't want them all to have just their starter skins. So
I'm feeling
good
tonight.
So here's how I plan to do this series. I plan to just play as much as I can in a one play session. So after every episode ends, I will just end it and restart a new live stream.
What you need is a raccoon. This is so over.
So yeah.
Out of the way.
We will start with Rocket Raccoon. I'm gonna play different character every level. Oh, shoot Rocket?
Like fish in a barrel.
I wish they would have just put in his MCU voice line. Did not have a clue about that. Just like they did with Jessica Jones, because she is technically in the MCU. All of those Marvel Netflix series are. And for people saying, oh no, they're not, look at, no, they're not, blah, 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 then how come they haven't referenced them that much at all? Look at the news. The actual actors for at least Daredevil said that it's canon. Charlie Cox wasn't sure at first, as my man Vincent D'Onofrio first said, like not the moment, but when the show came out on Disney Plus, that from his impression that it's canon, or not from Disney Plus, I mean the moment Hawkeye came out on Disney Plus, from his impression, it was canon. So then Charlie Cox just started to realize, or Charlie Cox said something last month to where, yeah, it is canon. So they are canon. And in my opinion, in terms of likelihood, we already have Daredevil. I think their next most likely character is either Jessica Jones or freaking Iron Fist. And I mean, like, oh well, 6WY or Iron Fist season 1 was terrible. I don't think it was as bad as people said it was. I think it was all right. I believe everything with the Rand Enterprises, which is stupid, and I didn't like Ward Beecham. But show as a whole, the season 2 was amazing, and I love characters like Colleen Wing. Let's choose as well. Oh yeah.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
I love characters such as Colleen Wing. I love Daniel Rand in the series, and I think Finland Jones' portrayal of Danny Rand is amazing. For people talking trash on him, saying that he wasn't working, that's a lie. He wasn't working during season 1 because Netflix literally gave him a month to actually work. That's essentially it. Bro was given a month or 2 months, or my bad, to sit there and train, and it's like, look, I'm not spending 2 months to train. You lost your mind. So what did he do? Why are you running, dude? The heck? So unfortunately, yeah, that's bad. There ain't nothing I can do about it. Or of course I can't do nothing about it, I'm just a fan. But yeah, that's what happened with Finland Jones. But I think Iron Fist is the most likely, because you have those actors the most willing to come back. Like, in case you guys didn't read the news, Colleen Wing, or not the news, but MCU news about a month or 2 ago, Jessica Henwick, the actor for Colleen Wing, literally said that she refused to play Shang-Chi's sister, who, funny enough, the whole time I watched that movie, I was thinking of Colleen Wing, because I'm like, she would be perfect for the role. But essentially, she turned down the role because she didn't want the character of Colleen Wing to be gone. And yeah, so hell yeah, they look like the most likely. And now you might be like, well, 6WY, well, what about John Brinkhall's Punisher? I like him a lot. I love his portrayal, and I love the show, but that will probably be one of the last ones to return because it's rated R. And that's why I was thinking kind of the same with Jessica Jones, but the reason why she would be the second the second most likely to come in is simply because of what's it called, is because the actors for Luke Cage, at least most of them are the main actor, Michael Kohler, is doing another show in Evil, so he can't come and do Luke Cage. So Jessica Jones would have to be the clear second dude to come in, like, you know what I mean? So that's why that happened. Oh shoot, we don't come there. Now we have to chase after this fool. I'm guessing they're running away because of the fire. I think he's already dead. So we're just gonna go out. Oh, he's right there.
My version of a coonskin cap is basically me chewing on your skull.
I don't like this voice actor from. I'm gonna be absolutely honest with y'all. I prefer normal actors. And if you guys were wondering about his size, the person who made the mod has tried to make him smaller, but it's just not going to work without breaking the game. So
I was hoping to catch someone being a hero. Looks like I hit the jackpot.
Scorpion, what are you doing here?
Working for the biggest group of villains this world has ever known.
The Masters of Evil.
Who's in charge?
That's the best part of all. We're led by the man himself, Dr. Doom.
What's he want with the helicarrier?
You only knew. Because Doom's got a plan that's gonna shake the heavens.
Talk, Scorpion. Are you in for a world of
You
pain?
wanna get tough, punk? Good. 'Cause so do I. Let's see what
Dog, you don't want to get tough with us. Let's use ult now. That's what I was literally saving. Now he's going to run. The reason why I don't like abilities like these is because they're highly spammable and they lose a lot of mana. Oh, and if you guys are wondering what the heck is that thing above Spider-Man's head, it's for some reason the freaking skin stuff is screwed up for Spider-Man skin right here for the symbiote, so that's why it looks like that. Oh well, there's nothing we can do about it. I think I changed the wrong file. I can add it back in if I really wanted to, because we know that they're going because we know that it may be a little drawing for some people, so I'll add it in episode 2. You guys should see it. Rocket Raccoon, can I just say I love playing him? I love playing him. His play kit is fun. It's just like, what the hell, bro? I don't know why you didn't use main MCU skin. Now, because you're blocking a lot. Hard mode is just really annoying because all they do is block. That's the only difference with hard mode, is they just block a lot more, so they're harder to kill. And they have a little bit smarter AI, but your AI is ridiculous as well. Good.
Thanks for responding to my SOS so quickly.
No problem, Colonel Fury. What's the situation
The
here?
helicarrier's under attack by a group of supervillains called the Masters of Evil. And to make matters worse, they're led by Victor Von Doom.
Dr. Doom is back. That means we're in for real trouble.
My thoughts exactly.
But what's the helicarrier doing at this location? You're kind of a long ways from home, aren't you?
It's not important.
But if you told us why you're here, maybe we could figure out why they're attacking the ship.
I told you it's not important.
Dude, it is important.
Fury, this is the Black Widow. The Masters of Evil have activated the launch cycle of our nuclear missiles. I need help if they are to be stopped.
Help is on its way, Black Widow. Fury out. Team. Just one of those missiles could level an entire city. Failure is not an option. You have to get to the launch bay and stop them.
We're on it, Colonel. Can I just say, I don't like that, Nick Fury. The reason why he's like that is convoluted, but essentially he was not as convoluted, but essentially he was the first Nick Fury. Once they were making the Ultimate Universe, they decided, hey, we are going to use Samuel L. Jackson's face because that would be the perfect guy for Nick Fury. With that energy converter destroyed, we are trapped in this room. We'll have to swap out the old converter with the new one. So now we'll switch to Jessica Jones. But so Samuel L. Jackson walks into a comic book store and he sees that his face is being used. He's pissed, obviously, because his face was used without his permission. So what happens? Oh, let me change his abilities. My bad. Or her abilities. So because of this, Samuel L. Jackson gets in touch with Kevin Feige because Marvel's like, hey, look, we apologize, talk with Kevin Feige. He didn't really know, from what I've heard, not much about him at the time. And Kevin Feige is like, hey, look, man, we're trying to build a Marvel cinematic universe. Would you be down to play Nick Fury? And the rest is history. That's also why, fun fact, the Thor in this game is modeled after the Ultimate Thor. In fact, that's why the very first, or that's why his base model skin says Ultimate, because it's the Ultimate Thor. I like that skin style better, or that costume better than his main MC, or than his main original one. I don't think it's as good, and I think the MCU made it better. I prefer Chris Hemsworth, but I would have liked more of the Ultimate Thor suit. I really vibed with that suit a lot, to be frank. I love that suit so much, or that look. The beard, although I don't think Chris Hemsworth needs the beard.
Self-respect. Get some.
Boom. I'll rock it, doggy. Come on. Oh, we finally get to see her ult work in action. Perfect. I'll do on a big group with me though. Beat her, dude. Oh, my bad. Beat him, dude. I'm not sure if you guys want, but after this, I'll do a villains run too. Let me know in the comments. Nah, we'll use it. Oh, that's dope. So she just smashes everything like a Jessica Jones should do.
Self-respect. Get some.
I need to see. I'm trying to think. Should this episode end after? Yeah, I think this episode is going to end after we fight the boss that we're about to fight soon. I won't spoil it, and then we'll go part 2 of that part. Okay. I wanted to get through the whole helicarrier in one episode, but we can't do that. Unfortunately, guys. Sorry. It's gonna be too much. Oh, bejeebus. Oh, shoot. That was great mechanics. Hello, dog. Come on.
Stop this.
Bring it in. That is so fitting for her character, bro. The reason why she's my favorite Marvel hero in terms of females, my favorite male is Spider-Man, is because of the gravitas her character deals with, right? She has such a screwed up life, and that makes her one of the best winning characters in Marvel, in my opinion. The way she handles that messed up life by being a strong individual who will kick the shit out of anyone, it's just amazing. And yes, this is not a family friendly channel, so I will curse. It's not like I'm getting monetized yet. I hope one day I get monetized, but oh yeah. Oh, that's my grandmother texting me, so I'm gonna read that in 2 seconds. So she's picking me up today, and I'll bring my PC to do the rest of the squad, or maybe the rest of the squad. We might not be able to. Or not correct this VOD, but more VODs. Regardless, I'm gonna be playing late. 1 second, guys. Alright. So my grandmother's coming at 9 to pick me up AM. It's currently 7, so I'll be ready. I'm gonna take a shower and stuff too, and I gotta take out trash for my family, so we'll do that. And Saya's gonna be there, so we'll be a full group of.
Just trying to make a living, you know.
Like
Booze
my
costs money.
grandmother. Alright. She suspects me when I leave here. Okay, perfect. My bad, guys, for pausing to deal with life stuff. And I'll bring this. I'm going to ask her how many days I'm staying because I have work on Friday. Colonel Fury, we've made it to the nuclear missile launch bay. What now?
The only way to stop those missiles from firing is to destroy the consoles that control them.
So if I have work Friday, or I have work Friday, my bad. So because I have work on Friday, I want to. If I am staying like 2 days, then I'm just going to until Thursday. I'll bring my PC. But if I'm going to work that day, I obviously, or if I am staying till Friday and my grandmother's dropping me off at work, I'm obviously not going to be able to keep my PC. So I'll about to let her know to see what's going down, and then yeah. And if I am only going there for today and then leaving tomorrow night, I'll bring and I'll probably bring my brother's mic because I have a Yeti hooked up to a Yeti stand and all and yada yada yada. So I don't want to work really hard to remove that stuff. Or who knows, I might just bring my Xbox. In case I forgot to say, this is moddable on console too. It's very difficult, or it's more difficult, but once you learn how to do it and get the hang of it, it's very fun, and it's really straightforward after, but the starting process is difficult. I believe you have to actually buy a disc, and you have to buy a disc of the 206 version, which can cause issues, which is why it's more difficult, especially for Xbox users, because if you're trying to buy a disc of the 206 version for Xbox, you might not be able to do that because the game came out in 2003 and finding a certain version of the game is difficult. Same here. Alright, same with PC where you have to use the 206 version. So yeah, I am saving I'm saving my ult for the boss, by the way. So we should, depending what time it is, it's like 7:30 right now. So I should be able to get done with this, and then I'll get ready. I'm cleaning my room and stuff, and then I guess I'll get ready to go. Why not? Doobie doobie dooba, doobie dooba, doobie doo.
Well, 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 aren't you just an impressive bunch of heroes? Too bad my good buddies Daredevil and Elektra weren't with ya.
Get out of our way, Bullseye. We'll need that we'll need that navigational computer.
You wouldn't be trying to stop the nuclear missile I just launched, would you?
That was you, but why? That's the most stupid question to ask. He's a villain, that's why.
Hey, if the boss wants me to launch a missile at a heavily populated city, I do it. I don't get paid to ask questions.
Then we're done talking. Get out of our way.
Sorry, I can't. And even if I did step aside, there's nothing you could do. I've got the only access card to the navigation computer.
Give us that access card or else.
I choose or else.
Okay, well you choose that, dude.
Stop this.
So because my grandmother's coming, guys, I'm not going to spend time trying to fix the Spider-Man issue, or I actually could. It might take me just 2 seconds. We'll see. I mean, it's literally just copying and pasting the file where they go. So we'll see. We see.
Some cases just won't let them go.
So it's file 202. All right. So what I have to do to fix it is essentially these are all called IGB files. What I need to do is the easiest way to add in your own custom skin is to just replace old skin. So what I did is I messed up and I got rid of the file for the frame. So that's why I'm gonna add in the file, because for this skin I'm gonna have a file. It just had the symbiotes whatever. So yeah. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Something I want, dude. That's the only difference is they just block a lot more, dude. So annoying, dude. Keep in mind, any mod too that or any mod that you want on console, you can convert it or yourself. It takes time. Oh yeah, it's okay.
Well done.
My bad, I totally didn't mean to freaking skip through that. Sometimes like I'm on autopilot. Okay. Black Widow. We are near the stabilizing engines, but it looks like an explosion took place here.
That was my fault, I'm afraid. Fortunately, I was not harmed.
Black Widow, I specifically ordered you not to engage the enemy.
I am sorry, sir. It was unavoidable.
Very well. At least you're safe. Team, you have to stop the enemy from destroying the engine. If they're successful, the helicarrier is finished.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Save. So before I end this video, I do want to give a big shout out to Baking Wizard and Rampage. They helped me for like 3 days straight try to get my mods working. Like I said in the start of the video, we finally got it narrowed down to just anti-venom. He works for other people, just not for me for some reason. So yes, I hope you guys enjoy your day or the rest of your day. Comment down below on what you guys love about this game or what your favorite Marvel character is, and I'll be glad to like and pin the first comment who says that, and I'll also just like other comments as well. I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye.